Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. It's me, Golding, and today I'm going to be doing a video surrounding my newest OC, Fae. To start off, Fae is an Icewing Rainwing hybrid, and she is an animus, although she wasn't born with the powers. I am planning on writing more of her backstory, so this is just kind of a part one, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And now for her backstory. The rainforest was eerily quiet as a cloud of light drifted through the trees, and as it did so, an egg was illuminated. Upon closer inspection, the cloud appeared to be made of exceptionally bright fireflies. They silently floated closer to the egg until they became a tightly knit ball of light surrounding it. Suddenly, the egg began to glow, as if the fireflies were transferring their light into the egg. Once finished, they drew away and watched intently as the egg began to shake and crack. In a small burst of light, a dragonette broke through the shell. She peered around her, and the look in her eyes seemed all too knowing for a newly hatched dragonette. Noticing the fireflies, the dragonette lit up the glistening gold scales along her spine, as if signaling the fireflies, who interpreted the gesture as an invitation to land on the dragonette's wings. With a sigh, the dragonette lifted herself and began trudging through the forest. All the while, the fireflies' glow seemed to nudge her forward. Fae sat idly and watched as her fireflies flew up the snow-covered slopes to the cliff's edge. Upon reaching her, they flew by her ear, and they told her about what they saw in their scouting expedition. "He's there," she said to her companion. The black dragon ruffled his wings and glanced below at the towering pillar of ice before them. "Are you sure about this? I mean, he is your father." He shivered, and Fae thought it was more from the fear of what she might be about to do than the cold. Fae thought for a moment, and her thoughts drifted back to her earliest hours, where, after hatching, the fireflies had told her about her mother, their enchanter. They said of how her mother, a rainwing, had fallen in love with an icewing. Had she told Fae's father she was a secret animus. How when he asked her to make things happen for him, she didn't mind, since she loved him and wanted him to be successful. And yet, her father had never truly cared. It was all a facade to get what he desired most, wealth and power. So when her mother shared jovially she was with Egg, her father pushed her out of his life with the excuse that a hybrid dragonette would tarnish his reputation. Her mother fled in tears that day and was never the same. The cost of using her powers came into effect, and it was a daily struggle to keep her and the egg alive. Finally, her mother came to realize she wouldn't be there to care for her dragonette. Seeing this, she hid the egg deep in a secluded hollow in the rainforest to keep it safe and hid herself somewhere else. After all that, she left. Having hid herself, she enchanted the fireflies to guide her dragonette. Fae called the fireflies closer with a glint from her scales and felt a surge of magic and a faint feeling of sunshine on her heart. Spirit Seeker had told her that was her mother's love for her in her final moments. He'd also said, though much quieter, that was how he felt about her. Remembering this, she felt the sunshine feeling grow over her scales as she looked over at his concerned expression. Had she known that when she rescued him that day in the rainforest he'd eventually help her avenge her mother, she would have sought him out sooner. "Don't worry. I just want to see him suffer the way my mother did," Fae said calmly. "But are you sure? I mean, what if it doesn't work?" Spirit Seeker said. "And I know you said you weren't going to harm him, but what if you lose control?" "I won't. The fireflies will handle it. I just have to order them," she said as she unconsciously directed the fireflies into circling around their heads. "Besides, the best way to hurt him is by taking away the things he values most: money, power, and his title. That's a fate worse than death for him." "Maybe he changed?" Spirit Seeker asked hopefully. "If he changed, do you think he'd be living in such a luxurious mansion with servants and riches only second to royalty?" "Fine, but please don't use your magic," he said desperately. "I can't lose you." Saying this, he fit his claws into hers, as if that could stop her from getting to her father. "I don't have to," Fae said determinedly as the firefly's light danced in her eyes. So, as I said before, I will probably be making a part 2 of this video, and I hope you guys really enjoyed the story. It was really fun for me to write, and I really love how her design came out. So anyways, without further ado, see you guys soon.